guys? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you are anybody that is close to Diddy, it looks like them Diddy checks are clearing. Y'all, what am I talking about? So it was discovered by top influencers that Diddy is, well, we don't know if Diddy's sending them, but they are goons going up to people's houses, finding people addresses online and talking to top influencers on whether they want to change their story on Diddy, whether they want to give counter narratives. Now, listen, it's basically payoffs, but it's also intimidation. Because could you imagine a stranger showing up to your house talking about, hey, I saw that video you made about Diddy. Let's talk, right? Now, a lot of influencers posted that and said, I can't believe Diddy's doing this, or at least Diddy's team, saying it was super, super weird. Okay. But the thing I asked was, well, who took the payoff? Well, baby, it looks like today we're getting an answer to that. Who took the payoff? Ladies and gentlemen of the netizens of the world, I would like to submit to the who took the payoff category. A one Ray J, a one Brandy's little brother. Ray J is backtracking, doing everything he can. On top of that, Shine Burrows, I know he's doing this documentary and I know all this stuff, but to me, it sounds like Shine is trying to publicly tell Diddy, you better open up that checkbook, boy, because I know where a lot of bodies are buried. Now, I could be reading a little bit into too much into the Shine documentary, but baby, we are not leaning in or reading in too much about anything Ray J got to say. Listen to this mess. Listen to this, right? Hold on.
It real. How much of it is real? And I think that's where we are now because they just keep piling on and on and on. And now everybody's starting to feel weird about it and starting to feel like it's all starting to look like it's one sided against one man. And people aren't liking it. Do you still believe that we're going to see a lot of bold faced names get pulled into this because of their knowledge or their participation in what Diddy is accused of? I think that there might have been times where people have partied with a certain team of people and it might have been a freak off at that party, right? But I can guarantee you, most of the celebrities that's went to Diddy's parties never even heard of a freak off. So the freak offs in the beginning sounded really interesting, and entertaining, I would say. But in this space now, when you look back, where were the freak offs? Everybody that's super legitimate, that's an A-list celebrity or whatever they say, from my knowledge and just me knowing, I've never seen a freak off. What does that really mean? I mean, is that really real? Is this 50-50? Are we creating a new narrative for something that's not there? Where was it really dope in the baby oil? I mean, what are we doing? Right. What do you want people to know about the alleged altercation with you and Diddy's sons and your drive and your belief that somebody took a shot at you? Do you believe those are related? And did they change your disposition towards talking about this situation? Well, when you live in LA, I think a lot of things are controlled in a lot of different ways, whether it's from the underground scene, from the political scene. But what I do know is that the people that did that to me, you know, trying to work out something when you know who it is always the best plan, right? I've seen a lot of violence happen just because certain people wouldn't sit down and figure out, what can happen in a positive way as opposed to it going another route. So in that situation, we're doing everything we can to make sure that, things are super safe and that everybody can just live and enjoy life. And whether it's the truth, whether it's a lie, whatever it is, it stays on the front line. It doesn't go into something super violent. That's very important, moving forward. Well, and as far as, go ahead. No, go ahead. As far as what? No, and then as far as Diddy's son.
Pause right there. First of all, let me just say, we're about to get back into this, but can I just interrupt and say, Ray J just be yapping. Even the way he was literally just saying words, right? Saying words. And Chris Kumo was like, But and Ray J was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, go on." Any other time Ray J be trying to overtalk people, he was hoping somebody would stop him and save him from his misery. So far, now Ray J, the person that said he knew all this stuff, okay? Now, after we know that Diddy is paying off people 100%, he says he's cool with the sons. He says that he doesn't even know what's real. Now he's saying most of the celebrities didn't even know what was going on. Side note, you ain't need to freak off with 500 people, but you needed at least two. All right? An unwilling person, another person. But obviously, it appears to me, I don't know, but it appears to me that Ray J has actually been bought off. Now, why is this important? Well, Ray J's a clown. He's always going to do stuff like this. Like, this is my whole point. Everybody that was around Diddy for years, right? Unless they were a victim, they were an enabler. They were clowns. They were part of it. We keep looking at all these men that were Diddy or Diddy adjacent, that wanted some of Diddy's jewels, or they were doing business with them. And then we expect them to be these heroes, these captains say, come out and speak on justice. If they really cared about justice, they would have spoken up now. They don't. It's not about that for Ray J. Stop making these people their heroes. Y'all can make a deadbeat dad a hero if y'all want, and not just to Quincy. Yes, I'm talking about I'll be sure, but to his other kids. I'm not. It shows character. It shows who you are. And people that make excuses for people that don't fulfill their responsibilities, that shows your character, not y'all. I'm talking to the people in the back. Y'all want to make heroes. I get it. It's sad to think that there's a bunch of demons around and ain't nobody better than the last. It's sad to think that nobody's going to come and save. No one's going to be the defender of truth. No one's going to be the righteous in a story where you only see demons. It's scary. But y'all, we don't need to make artificial heroes. We don't need a Diddy's a villain and this person's a hero. How about y'all all villains and we are our own heroes? How about the tyranny of evil men cannot be sustained long term against the many, against the masses. Stop looking, not y'all, but the people in the back. Stop looking to make heroes out of anyone that says, oh yeah, Diddy might have been bad. Because the odds are, if they was around Diddy for a prolonged period of time, I'm not talking about his early days. I'm talking about like the freak off Cassie. If they were around for that time, then odds are they're a piece of crap just like him. But let's get into the rest of what Ray J was saying. This fool, listen.
Sons, yeah, it's been a lot, and I think at this point, we had to all sit down and we had to really figure out what this looks like and what we should do moving forward. And so we've worked out our differences, and I think that when we talked in the beginning, creating these mentorship programs and creating something new to help young entrepreneurs when they're falling by the wayside is absolutely needed in these situations. I mean, if you even just look at me, sometimes you need certain guidance before you jump off the edge. And a lot of times that's happening in this space that we're in right now.
Okay, so I think this is very interesting. Now, I'm not saying that Ray J was paid off. I am saying that if we discover he was paid off, I wouldn't be surprised. I find it very, very funny that Diddy dropped actual pictures of Meek Mills at his birthday party where there were freak offs and stuff going on, and all these details basically letting Meek Mills know, baby, you a part of this too. And all of a sudden, Ray J changing his tune, and he sat down with the sons to see what it looks like. It looks like the bank says that a check was deposited, but those available funds haven't cleared yet. Y'all stay posted in this thing. Again, stop making these people heroes because most likely they are all, that's the thing at the end of it. Diddy was the devil. At least he got an excuse. You people were disciples of the devil. How pathetic. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.